Alright, we got some of the best clone pickups of the year. Well, not some of, the best ones that I've picked up this year. They're not all from this year. Some of them were released last year, 5 years ago. I don't know the exact dates on every single one. But I bought these all this year. So these are some of my best buys for the year. And whatever the thumbnail says 15, there's more. There's like 20. So we're going to jam through it as quickly as possible because none of us want to be here all day. We just want to get to the good stuff. Let me get rid of some quickly because I've been talking about them a lot in a bunch of past videos. So if you're regulars, which I appreciate every single one of you, thanks to all of you guys for hitting all those buttons, the like button, the subscribe button, the hype button. Now, God, it warms my heart. I love every single one of you. But if you're one of those people that I appreciate and love, you'll have seen these fragrances in a bunch of videos recently. So we're going to talk about them just quickly, all together. Ansem Silver. Like I always say, it's like 20 different flipping hype beasts all just smashed into one. Most Wanted, Stronger With You, 1 Million Royal, Born in Roma Intense, Coral Fantasy. I mean, I think you can catch the drift over here. It's pretty flipping epic. And although I do have a sample of Assad Bourbon, and I love it, I haven't felt the need to get it because I have the Ansem Silver. And same thing with the K out of Assad Untamed. Absolutely love it. I have not smelled the Eros Najim, which it's possibly an inspo of, but I've smelled this, and it's beautiful. It's orange in a way I've never really smelled. It's got this beautiful body on it. Caramel, but not orange and caramel in a Scandal, Odyssey, Mandarin Skyway either. It's got its own vibe on it, and it's wonderful, and I love it. This is another one that I've been talking about a lot lately because it's great. And it's definitely one of the best pickups of the year, one of the best surprises, one of the best values, only $20. Got a magnetic cap, everything about it. I love everything about it. And another one that we've been talking a lot about lately is his confession. Keep in mind that Jamie Salem gave this to me because he did not like it. He got it because it was hyped up and then he smelled it and he went, no, not for me. And I understand that because it's not for everybody. You have to kind of be into Iris. But I think it's a nice intro to Iris. I think it's blended really nicely with the vanilla. To me, this is like a perfect intro to Iris kind of vibe. If you smell one of the Iris heavy fragrances and you immediately are like, oh, whoa, this is actually makeup like everyone talks about. It smells like lipstick or a makeup bag. That's kind of weird. I don't really know if I like it because some people love it. I mean, Jensen loves Iris. Me, I smelled it and I'm like, oh, literally smells like lipstick. That's crazy to me. But anyways, this does not smell like lipstick. It's a like I'm saying, I think it's a good beginner Iris fragrance. It's blended really nicely. And I've been talking about it a lot lately. And that's it. That's the first 3. And we still got like 20 flipping more. So let's keep it moving. Now this one also I'm going to talk about real quick because I may have gotten it at the end of last year. But it's just so good. And every time I look at the collection and I look at the clones or I pop caps and sniff, this is always one that I sniff. Verve Royce Black. Apparently it's Paco 1 Million Privé, which I have not smelled. But I've smelled this and I love it. It's cinnamony, slightly boozy. It kind of gives me like a little bit of Comra vibes. Like 30-ish% Comra vibes mixed with like, I don't know, 20% of original 1 Million, and then it kind of goes in its own little direction. And I love it. I think it's great. And I don't think I've seen this ever over $20. So for like 17, 18, 19 bucks, this is a slamming winter fragrance. I love it. But like I said, I don't know if I got it this year or last year, but either way, one of my favorites. All right, the next one up. Oh yeah, I just smelled it. Oh, so designer. So good, so versatile. Any season, any situation, you will just be smelling good. Office date, the gym. Well, everybody at your office and on your dates and at the gym's gonna think you smell good if you're wearing Tharawa, Latafa. But don't stare too hard at the little quantum solstice little thing here. It'll slip you right through the wormhole into a different dimension where maybe my flippin' missing Mont Blanc Legend EDP is. If you see it in there, can you throw it back through the wormhole so I can catch it, please? But anyways, this smells like a bunch of the Ralph's Clubs, kind of all mashed together. And I think it's wonderful. And although it's super versatile like the EDT, this one I think is like 5% manlier. Because like I said, it's a bunch of the Ralph's Clubs all mashed together. And Ralph's Club Parfum in specific has more of a manly vibe on it. I have a sample somewhere. But this one is just super relevant, up to date. To me, this is just Ralph Lauren's version of the YSL range. Just any season, any situation, just modern, sweet, but aromatic. You'll just be smelling flippin' good. And Tharawa just gets you there too. It doesn't smell exactly like the EDT, but you could definitely sense that they're in the same family and they do the same job and you'd wear them in the same situations. And for whatever reason, I don't know why, I just put off getting this one because I was like, oh, Ralph's Club, I don't know, it'll probably smell like my uncle from 20 years ago. And then I got it and I was like, no, it smells amazing. Although, like I said, Ralph's Club Parfum in particular does smell like a tiny bit of an older gentleman, but the rest of them are well up to date. All right, we're gonna have to speed up a little bit because I've already been filming for 10 minutes and I still have like the whole list to go. So we're gonna do a couple quick. Atlas, you know about Atlas. For some reason, the little cluster of red kind of condensation has dissipated, but the tip of the stem still remains contaminated with whatever that redness is. But anyways, Atlas Salty Mojito. This is actually one that I had a sample of, and I still chose to buy it because I love it, but it's kind of off the beaten path for me. If we have similar tastes, there's still a good chance you might not like that one. That one, I don't know, because I had the sample, I wore it a whole bunch, it grew on me. It's one of those kind of vibes to the point where I just needed it, a full bottle, I guess. But I could see a lot of you getting this and be like, whoa, definitely not what I was expecting, because it wasn't what I was expecting either. But anyways, I love it. And I also love Glacier Flippin' Bolt. This is probably definitely one of the best pickups of the year for sure. Oh my God, yeah, I rocked this a lot this summer. That just brought me right back to the summer, actually. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, a little La Bola Parfum. I mean, come on. I mean, I gotta get the original. It gives you a bogus 3-note breakdown of just bergamot, coconut, and tonka bean. There's definitely more stuff going on in there, but it's beautiful. And it's coconut, not in a sunscreeny way. The bergamot, I don't know, just makes it juicy. The tonka bean smooths it out. It doesn't go in like an oat milk or a cardboard or sunscreen way at all, which is why I love it. It's just, oh, I love it. I love it. Definitely one of the best pickups of the year. And if you like Savage, spelled with a U, said all fancy, Elixir, but you have your suspicions about Assad, well then no problem. Amazonas, Drift, pretty much smells like the fragrance in question, and it's wonderful. You're gonna smell like a barbershop man, brought up to date, little fougere vibe. Ooh, yeah, it's so good, so manly. I mean, you have to be rich to wear this. If you are under 25 and you try to wear this, I'm pretty sure anyone around you is just gonna think you smell like your dad. And maybe you want to smell like your dad. Maybe your dad wears Savage, spelled with a U, said all fancy, Elixir, and you want to smell like him, but he monitors the level of the bottle, and he knows when you spray from it, so you could just get this, and you could be like him. But just letting you know, you're gonna smell like 50. So if that's the vibe you're going for, there you go. But anyways, one of the best pickups for me, because I love it. I love that style. But you're like, no, I want something more up to date. How about YSL Y Elixir? No problem. I got you. That's also one of the best pickups of the year. Zodiac Stratos. And it smells amazing. Super designer. I mean, like I said, it's YSL Y Elixir. Oh my God. It's great. It's great. This is actually one of those ones. It spawned a video like a couple weeks ago. My wife popped this cap and sniffed it and immediately just sprayed it on. It was like, this is amazing. But then I was stuck with her all day smelling like a man's fragrance. I mean, it smelled great, but she was still next to me all day smelling like a man's fragrance. But either way, Zodiac, Stratos, I flippin' love it. One of the best pickups of the year, for sure. Next two, do them at the same time, because they're the same fragrance, basically. I mean, I know some of you connoisseurs will argue with me down below. No, you little peanut brain, they're completely different, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I get it. You already saw the cap. Odyssey, Mandarin Sky. Smells like mandarins and sky and Odyssey. No, I'm kidding. It smells like, well, it smells like oranges. It smells like mandarin oranges with like caramel. This creamy body on it. Oh my God, it's beautiful. I was not expecting that. I love the whole scent profile. All the scandals I've smelled, everything. And I don't care if it says orange, plum, whatever. They're all basically the same to me. Like, yeah, the plum ones like come off like a tiny bit smoother, like not so orangey, but like very similar vibe. I love this one too. To me, I think I like the smell of the Supreme a tiny bit more, but like we're pulling at hairs here, like 5% maybe, if that even. But I will say, for whatever reason, I don't know if I have some beast batch, but this Mandarin Sky is just beastly on me. I don't know, it sticks. The Supreme does good too, but the Mandarin Sky in specific is pretty beastly. So if you like the idea of a creamy orange, but different from the other orange and caramel fragrance we already talked about, well then you're gonna like that vibe. And the next one, oh my God, I don't know what they put in here. I don't know what they do, but it's not for everybody, because I know every time I talk about this fragrance, a lot of guys go, no, it's too feminine for me. And I get it. Al Nashama, but it's delicious. Now, I don't know what kind of voodoo juice they put in this little bottle, but it just smells magical. It's beautiful. I love everything about it. But if you've smelled it and you think, I don't know, it's just not manly enough, well, Vintage Radio's basically the same, but just like 5% woodier. So that's an option too, but I have a sample of Vintage Radio, and I love it, but because I have this, I just haven't felt the need to get Vintage Radio. Maybe one day, but either way, I just love the way this smells, that plum. Oh my God. But like I said, I could see a lot of guys thinking they want their girl to smell like that, and I'd understand. Because this is one of those ones that if I don't care if my wife wears it, because it smells incredible. I love it, she loves it, everybody loves it. All right, another double pop. Oh, super versatile bangers, both of them. Oh my God, they both smell so good. Yeah, exclamation point. Man, Parfum. You can get the regular one too. I just think the Parfum is like, I don't know, a little bit richer. It feels a little bit more dense. Performance kind of feels the same on both of them, but the Parfum does feel a little bit richer. Scent profile wise, they kind of feel like the same. And then Odyssey, Mega, some people say Mega Man, YSL EDP, super versatile. If you smelled any of the Y line, they have a very common through line. And that through line is in these two fragrances right here. And I love both of them, especially this little Mega Man here. Crystal clear juice, not a speck in there. and just so versatile. Any season, any situation. Obviously at the gym, all the places I don't go, you'll be smelling good. I won't be smelling you there because I don't go to any of those places. But if I did and I saw you there and you had one of these on and you walked by me, I probably wouldn't say anything unless we're in more of some type of isolated situation like a locker room or elevator or something. But in my head, when you walk by, I'd be like, oh, he must be wearing some type of Y or something designer. It smells good. That's what I would think. I think he'd smell good. But you wouldn't care what I would think. You'd probably want the pretty thing behind me to care what you think. And they probably think you smell good too. So there you go. And these are two of the best pickups of the year. And actually, those were like surprises because I wasn't planning on getting either of those. They just like popped up or whatever and they were great. Actually, we can keep the Odyssey train rolling. This one too is pretty manly here. It's supposed to be a little Tom Ford. This one too, I got a little intro to Iris. I feel like I had a car that smelled like this. That's funny, actually. That's actually funny. There's one of the trees that's called New Car Smell, and for whatever reason today, it's like kind of giving me subtle whiffs of that because it doesn't smell like new car, that tree, but it has a specific smell. But anyways, but this one just got that amber vibe. There's another one. I think I said double shot of vanilla. It's got vanilla in there twice for some reason. But yeah, spicy, leathery, irisy. It's another one. It's a good intro to Iris. It's not like too makeup baggy, even though there is Iris in it. And yeah, it's that Iris that's giving me that flippin' new car smell tree vibe. That's so funny. I don't know why it's doing that today. But either way, this is a beautiful fall winter fragrance. It smells much more expensive than it is. I mean, it smells like a $400 Tom Ford for like $20. So yeah, this is one of those ones too. I had a sample, and every time I'd wear or spray the sample, I'm like, oh, man, I just gotta get a full bottle of this. And then finally it was on sale, and I did. All right, we'll do these two at the same time too. Azha, Sultan's Whisper, and Sweet Heaven Tobacco. I mean, both of these to me are honor and glory. It's that pineapple creme brulee deliciousness. Both of these just seem a tiny bit more manly than that fragrance. This one seems like honor and glory with a little bit of tobacco in it. And this just seems like honor and glory with also a little bit of tobacco in it for some reason. They just both seem slightly amped up in the manliness department, probably stemming from tobacco. But either way, if you like the idea of that sweet, delicious pineapple creme brulee, but maybe amped up with like a couple % more manliness, well, then those two are there for you. Those are some of the best pickups of the year for me. And we're down to the last three. Let's keep it moving. If you haven't hit any of those buttons yet, please do. We're trying to get to 1,900 billion subscribers in the next 27 minutes, and I can't do it without you guys. Appreciate you. Oh, this one's great. Oh, yeah. Midori? Oh my god, I had no expectations. Well, one, it was always sold out, and then it'd be like $50, but for whatever reason, I caught it, I guess someday, it was like $20. Oh, and the cap is super heavy metal too, it's nice. The whole presentation feels like nice. This looks like some medical bottle from like the 1930s or something. But anyways, it was finally on sale, I got it, and when I first smelled it, I was just like, yeah, Appley shower gel, whatever. But every time I go back to it and I smell it, I'm like, I really like this fragrance. It's just fresh, clean, like a bunch of the other ones on here, just super versatile. You can wear this anywhere and you will just not offend anyone. Everyone will actually think you smell good. Unless you initially smelled like crap, like I always say, please be showered. If you spray fragrance on top of BO, you're just gonna smell like a weirdo in the corner that smells like BO and fragrance. Alright, so please don't be that guy. Because everyone could smell you and they're texting each other like, yo, you smell flipping Jerry in the back, man. He stinks. What's with this guy? But anyways, Midori, Appley shower gel. It smells great. And like on my hair and on my clothes, I get decent performance, but no, on my skin, for some reason, it just immediately gets soaked right into right in these brains. Yeah, that's what's happening. It's too many fragrances going into my bloodstream, right into my brain that I could barely speak. But Midori, EDP, low expectations. Although I had smelled the Greenlee and liked it. That was like a year ago and I forgot. But then I got the Greenlee and I remember that I liked it. I would like to get Greenlee though, for like free. Does anybody want to send me Greenlee for free? But anyways, we got two left, keeping it moving. Oh yeah, it smells great. If you like 1 million Lucky vibes, which who wouldn't, like cedar that captivates and a prune shot that bites, yeah. Well, then you're gonna like Ard Al Zafaran Musuf EDP, because it smells like Lucky. It smells a lot like Lucky for like $17. And it comes in like a little potato bag instead of a box. And I really like it. I like everything about this actually. And it was definitely one of the best pickups of the year. Because anytime you get a $20 fragrance and it smells close to what it's kind of supposed to be, and it doesn't have a weird rancid alcohol nail polish remover, like sometimes these cheap fragrances could just have a weird vibe. Even though the last like 2 years it seems like a lot of these companies have like stepped their game up. We used to get a lot more harsh hairspray alcohol openings from some of these fragrances, and I feel like that's kind of gone away a lot in the last year. But anyways, just a fragrance that for a price point where you'd have low expectations, it's amazing, especially this time of the year, fall, winter. I mean, you can wear it in the summer too, but fall, winter, ooh, wait, sings. And yeah, you can wear it on a date as advertised, like they say, oh, 1 million Lucky, sexy date night, you'll get lucky. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Let me know how that works out, not for me. Anyways, on to the next. Oh, yeah. There's another one. I had a sample, and every time I wore it, I was like, oh, I just got to get it. And then I saw it for like $13. I think it's still on sale for like super cheap. Expose Intense. Another one that's just great for the winter. Another ambery, warm, spicy, but it's got a lot of fruit in there too. And if I remember, I think this one had a funny note of ash or something like that. I guess they're trying to mean like smokiness or whatever, but yeah, to me, it's fruitiness, some smokiness, woodiness, a little ambery, tonka beanie kind of vibe. It's beautiful. Some people will say this is also 1 million Privé, but I don't get as much of the 1 million Privé vibe. Definitely none of the cinnamon Camera vibe that's in the Verve Royce Black. But overall, just another great one for the price. I mean, under $15. If you can find it under $15 and you need a signature scent for the winter, boom. Mason Flippin' Alhambra. Expose Intense, or Expose possibly, but they just forgot its little hat there. It's here for you. And those are some of the best clone pickups of the year. You let me know some of your flippin' best inspo pickups down below. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you all for rocking with me all year. I think we started the year at like 2,000 subscribers. We're gonna end floating around somewhere in the 11,000s. Unless something wild happens and we get some viral video, we can pop up to like 30. That'd be so great. Thank you, Jesus. Please don't let that happen today. Anyways, I love all you guys. I appreciate all you guys. Have a beautiful, blessed day. If you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, go to the post tab on the channel. You'll see I made a post. I'm going to be helping out YouTube creators that want to get going. So if you're serious, you want to start a YouTube channel, send me an email and we can discuss and we can get you flipping going. But I appreciate every single one of you. I love every single one of you. Hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. Blessings all around. I love you. And bye for now, baby.